On today's episode of Fix It Your Motherfucker Self, we got a 2001 Lexus ES300. Yeah, we got to put an old power steering pump on old girl. So we're going to holler at y'all in a minute. All right, what I did was, let me see if I can get down here. See that right there? I unplugged sensor. It's right there. Let me see if I can get it. It is a sensor. My hand get out the fucking way. No, just know that this plugs into a sensor. Let me see if I can get it down. Nope, I can't keep. There it is, right there. The little black nipple looking shit. That's the sensor. You'll need to get a 24 millimeter to get that loose. And then we'll get down to the bottom and get rest. That's on top of the high pressure line. So I'll try in a minute. This is how I got my setup here. I got a 24 millimeter universal joint, extension, and then another extension on my 1/2 inch ratchet. So we're gonna get this loose and get it off here. So I'll try in a minute. Yeah. That's where the sensor goes on top right there. Yep, and you can see it dripping and shit. Now we're gonna get that line off right there. And that's all the hoses and shit that's connected. Then we just gotta get everything loose. Get the tension off this belt and shit, and we can get this thing up out of here. So I'll y'all in a minute. Alright. See if I can get y'all in there. See back up there behind that pulley. You barely can see it. There's a 12 millimeter right there. And one right, let's see if I can get to it. Right there, it's gotta come loose. And up there, and it'll loosen the belt up, the tension on the belt. The one at the top up there, you're not gonna be able to turn it too much because you're gonna have to get your ratchet out. As you can see, there ain't much room in here, so yeah, have fun with that. I'll tell you in a minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is how it is. Comes out like this. There's 3 bolts. One that stays in at the top. It's got a little welded in nut back there. Then there's one at the bottom. It's got a welded in nut. And then the one, let's see if I can find it. Well, shit. The other one really goes into on that stud right there. And then there's the top one right there. You don't have to pull it all the way out. You just pull it through to the other end of the welded in nut and put it back in. So we're gonna holler at y'all in a minute. You're gonna need to take this 17 millimeter bolt off to get this pulley off. And we're gonna holler at y'all in a minute. Well, this is my setup. Got my Milwaukee with the 17 millimeter. And I got a screwdriver holding this pulley. So we're gonna spin this bitch off. Too bad I don't have a camera and I can show y'all how it's done. But I don't. So here we go. I'll try in a minute. At least I'll show you how I'm gonna do it. And just like that, the motherfucker's off. There it is. So we got the new one up here. Let me get my ass up off this ground. You hear them old people noises. Let's check out the box. It's still in this plastic. So there it is. We're gonna put this bitch in and be done with this motherfucker. So I'll try in a minute. And you do the reverse with the screwdriver to put it on. Make sure that motherfucker torqued on there. So we're gonna get in here and get to putting this bitch back together. So we're gonna holler at y'all in a minute. Now, don't be a dumbass like me and forget. You see the difference between this one and that one? There's a bracket that's gotta be transferred to this. And this line, but I didn't need to, you gotta take this pulley back off to put the bracket on. So we'll holler at y'all in a minute. Well, there's a 12 millimeter. So as soon as you get that on, you pretty much got this on. Then you put the pulley back on. So we're gonna holler at y'all in a minute. Now the new pump is fully assembled. Got the pulley on there, got the bracket, got the hole. I smashed my finger, and there's the old bullshit. So we're gonna get this thing back together. Holler at y'all in a minute. As y'all can see, Got a new pump in there. And now, we're gonna put some fluid in her. Then we're gonna go turn it on. So we're gonna let y'all know. We're running. No leaks on me. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like that you say in Sesame Street. Yep. Yeah, man. We got this motherfucker drip free and all that good shit. You know what I'm talking about? So we're gonna have a child in a minute. Well, she was right there. Now she up there. And she was facing that direction. Now she's facing outward. So yeah, went on test drive. Everything is everything. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna holler at y'all in a minute.